From talking about that video with Jay-Z, my last video, it made me want to make another video on Jay-Z and Dame Dash, their longtime feud friendship after the business partnership at Rockefeller Records went downhill. It seemed like ever since after that, nothing was the same. And a lot of people, or most people, may not remember because they, wasn't in that era, or just don't remember all the details of them feuding. But back in 1994, Rockefeller had started, and the first release album was Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt, which allegedly Jay-Z and Dame were fighting over the finances and everything over that once Rockefeller was going downhill and Jay-Z was going his separate way. The friendship became estranged due to business disagreements. That's all that I saw out of it. Like, the reason why their friendship couldn't prolong was because of certain business decisions that needed to be made in order to move on. And I honestly feel like Dame Dash did not see any of this coming. You start off with a good friendship. They had a good friendship, made music together, um, you know, partied, all that stuff. You saw all those things. But, you know, times change. A lot of things don't stay the same. Dame Dash publicly accusing Jay-Z of sabotaging his financial opportunities, and Jay-Z appearing cutting ties as his career evolved. So it did seem like to me around the time when a lot of stuff was going on that Jay-Z was maturing a little bit in that time of era in the late 90s going into the 2000s. And yeah, it just seemed like he to me, it just seemed like he left Dame in the dust. He went on ahead and did what he needed to do and just left him in the dust. And the friendship just really, you could see it decreasing as Jay-Z's making his business decisions and going on with what's best for Jay-Z. Now, when Dame says he publicly was accusing Jay-Z of sabotaging his financial opportunities, I want to get deep into detail of what was the financial opportunities, because no man should stop you from doing what you need to do or what you have a talent of doing. Even though Jay-Z had made his business decision of what he wanted to do and Rockefeller got sold to Def Jam, that shouldn't have stopped Dame. Dame should have went on ahead and did what he needed to do. But it's obvious, you can tell that he didn't see this coming. He didn't see Jay-Z making the decisions that needed to be made for business-wise. And he didn't see their friendship going down the way it went down. Jay-Z making business decisions led to a complete split. And I remember around that time when, the world, we were so used to seeing, videos, the Rockefeller, the clothes, all of that. And then next thing you know, it's over. You see a complete change. No one saw it coming. I really don't think anybody saw it coming. Like I said, I don't even think Dame saw it coming. And I know I'm pretty sure he was hurt about the friendship, how everything changed with Rockefeller. That's money being lost. Dame Dash has indicated in past interviews that he would be open to reconcile a friendship with Jay-Z. Yeah, he's willing to reopen, but you ain't seen Jay-Z talking about any type of friendship with him or starting back one with him. I haven't seen anything on it. I honestly believe that once Jay-Z made those decisions, back when he made those decisions, when Rockefeller got sent to Def Jam back in 2004, that was it. Now, the only thing that I don't understand is, even though Jay-Z had went to Def Jam, You know what I'm saying? As a president, he became president of Def Jam. Why didn't he include Dame to go with him? Or unless he did try to include Dame, and Dame just was like, no, this is not how I wanted to be. You know, it's a gap in there somewhere with information that we don't know as far as behind the scenes. But it do seem like, you know what I'm saying, once Jay-Z had made those decisions, there was no friendship between him and Dame. It was over. When it's, to me, if I feel like it still could have been a friendship. But there was something going on around that time when Rockefeller got sold to Def Jam. And Jay-Z making the decisions he made, him being president of Def Jam. It was some type of, I'm going to say, alleged betrayal from Dame that Jay did. But, you know, when you're making business moves and things like that, you're trying to take care of business, sometimes it's not going to be the way it needs to be. Sometimes making business decisions can cause you to lose friendships, you to lose family, you to lose different type of business partners you thought you were going to be working with. It causes a lot. So you got to be careful when you're trying to take care of business and make business decisions, because things are going to change once you make those business decisions. But I wanted to make this video because when I was talking about the Jay-Z situation with the lawsuits, I'm like, you know what? Let me make this video about Jay-Z and Dame. Because a lot of people don't really know what happened with Jay-Z and Dame, or didn't realize how close of a friendship that they had, along with being with Rockefeller up until Rockefeller got sold to Def Jam. So, yeah, I wanted to come out with this video, and it's going to be plenty more. I got another video I want to come out with, I want to talk about. So I don't know if I'm going to do that today or tomorrow, but definitely I want to talk about that, because the video that I want to talk about is just to me, the situation to me was a waste of time. But I'll get to that on another video. Y'all know I'll be back. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all. Peace.